This is the weekly forecast for the week of 13th of November 2017. It's for all star signs. We have a look at the overarching energies that will affect everybody. If you'd like a personal private reading or that absolutely incredible soulmate reading, you can contact me at theoracletimes@gmail.com, or you can book a reading by the website. I will leave the links in the description box below. Right, let's get started with the reading. So at the beginning of the week, you're going to find that some area of your life just seems to be going round and round in the same circles. This can apply to your career, it can apply to your romantic life, it can apply to family life, but something just seems to be doing the same old, and you don't seem to be able to change it. So what comes through next is there's going to be a bit of a gap for you. You can actually let go of the situation or trying to change the situation for a little bit, because that is going to be the key to what actually shifts this energy. So if it's your love relationship and you're getting stuck in the same old thing and you can't seem to get past it with your partner, that timeout card says you now have the opportunity to let it go a bit. Just back off it for a while. If you're looking for a relationship and you just keep getting the same old duds coming up and up again, same thing applies. This week you get the opportunity to step away from trying to find someone and put your focus somewhere else. Give that situation a time out. The same applies for career. If you're not getting your career to lift off, if your career, somebody at work, for example, is giving you a hard time, or a situation at work, shift your focus somewhere else. Give that situation a time out. You're going to have that opportunity this week, because that is what is going to shift that energy. You'll then find, more or less towards the middle of the week, I think, that something comes up that you made a commitment up to or about in the past now comes to the front. So it could be a committed relationship, a committed partnership, something like that now becomes your focus towards the middle of the week. What you find with that is you're being given the opportunity to shift the direction of this relationship. So this could be where the break comes in. So it's something that you're committed to. So it is a partnership, it is a relationship, it is something, your career, a job that you do on a regular basis, something that is very much a part of your life that you've committed to. And if it hasn't been going well, here in the middle of the week, you get the opportunity to completely change direction, because you backed off and you thought, okay, let me give this a break, let me give this a rest, I'm not going to try and change it anymore. Suddenly the opportunity comes up to do something completely different within a relationship, or just to do something completely different. And that yes card is saying, go for it. This is an amazing opportunity for you. So perhaps if you're stuck in your career and a new job opportunity comes up, this says go for it. It's going to be brilliant. If you're stuck in something within your career and someone says, well, why don't you just try something and it's completely out of the box, go for it. It is going to be the answer. If you're looking for a relationship, a new relationship, and someone suggests, let's go camping for the weekend, and you're not really usually the kind of camping person, you know what? Go for it. You're in for a surprise there. And the same applies within an existing relationship. If you are sitting with your partner and the same old issue that you don't seem able to solve, and they actually come up with an idea to go and see a movie or something, just something that you wouldn't normally do, go for it. Because that is the yes answer. That is the answer to what has been sitting there, unable to move, sitting stuck. Because if we look at that last card, it's the Stardust card. And I picked 3 clarifiers to go with it. Now that Stardust card says what is missing from your equation. You've done the hard work. You've done the self-work. You've done everything that you can. But what you've been missing from the situation is faith and trust. You've done the hard work. Now let it go. Now have the faith and the trust that this situation is actually going to turn out for the best. The clarifier cards to me are 3 different situations. If life in general has just been, I'm going to say it just sucks, right? That's a good way of putting it, because that's the feeling that comes through with this card. If you this week just let go, hand over to the higher power, to spirit, to universe, to your higher self, and someone comes along and offers you something just to distract you completely from the situation, go for it. And keep the faith, because look at that, the sun's going to come through. Something is going to shift this week without you needing to do something, other than saying yes to some lovely out-of-the-box little adventure that somebody offers you. Where relationships are concerned, that waiting man, for some of you, that is what it is all about. That person is actually there waiting for you. So if you've been going out with all the wrong types of people, and they really just don't fit in with you, and you go off on this camping trip, somehow shifts your I'm using a camping trip as an example, something out the box you don't normally do. It's going to shift the energy, because that person that is meant for you is actually sitting there waiting for you, and they are about to come into your life. You just need that energy shift. That last card, which is all about institution, so that can be your career. It can be something that has hierarchical settings in it. So it's a career, a job, even a family situation. It's something that has the set hierarchical way of doing things. The same applies to it. You've been trying and trying and trying. It hasn't been working. It's been going around in circles. Give it a break. Do something completely different to change your energy. Have faith, hope, and trust. And trust me, yes, it is going to change. Very, very nice reading for this week, people. And I can tell you, I like this message too. Right, for the yogis out there, the 3 positions for you to do this week that will help you align with this energy that will shift that being stuck. The first is the staff pose, which is connected. Interesting, because sometimes when we hammer away at something, we try really, really hard to change it. We actually lose that being connected. We lose that connection to our higher self that guides us what to do next. The next pose that you get is expansive pose, and which is the wheel pose, and that's about being expansive. Isn't that quite fitting in with the adventure card? So be open to being expansive, to trying something out the box that somebody suggests to you this week. Something maybe that you don't even feel like doing. It's totally different though. It frees up your energy. And finally, we end up with the headstand, which is determination. And that is definitely about keeping that centered, focused faith feeling, right? That's what you've got to be determined to keep this week. Be determined not to try and alter your life, to be the one on the steering, holding the steering wheel tight all the time. Let it go. Do something totally different. Be determined to do that. Right, I do hope that you all enjoyed this reading. I'm going to repeat again, if you'd like the personal reading, the amazing soulmate reading, you can contact me theoracletimes@gmail.com. Book reading via the website. The links are in the description box below. I want to thank you all for watching, listening, commenting, liking, subscribing, and those of you that share my videos, a very special thank you to you.